We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind.
Hello, welcome to Two Mics and a Mind. I am Tuli, one of your hosts, and I'm joined with my co-host. How is everyone doing?
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What more can I say? Oh yeah,
the truth. On how you look.
We back.
What's going on with the chat thing?
One more time.
What?
Y'all see? Can y'all see the chat?
Yes.
Okay, I'm seeing something look crazy.
Oh yeah. Good to see y'all. We've been on a 2-week hiatus. How'd it feel to be back?
It felt really long. Felt like I hadn't seen you guys here in the show in a long time. So happy to be back.
Oh, welcome. It's good to see you, girl.
You too.
And who we got? We got the one, the only, the Tony at the top. Welcome back, everybody.
That's what they say. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Welcome back. Y'all can't play that. Play it for them.
Welcome back.
That's why we don't have you on here singing.
Hey, who sings that song?
I forgot. Put it on with them.
That's what I was saying. Who sing it? I can look it up and find out who sing it.
Look it up for the show. Welcome Back, Carter. I don't know the name. It was on the show. Welcome Back, Carter.
Welcome back, Carter.
Who we thought we need ya? Who we thought we? Yeah. I used to know the word.
You say, "Oh, without religion." Is that what you said?
Because we got them on the spot. Welcome back. She's so jealous.
Okay, I found the video with the lyrics.
The lyrics are yeah. Let's see it. Put it up now.
Yeah. Tool, I found the video with the lyrics.
Awesomeness.
Let's see if I can find that.
Here we go. Oh yeah, definitely I can see that.
No, I don't mean a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
Did every tape at the parrot my Aunt Eileen got?
This man playing the show.
No, it's a
It say "Welcome Back" Carter theme song.
She brought the parrot home.
Lyrics
she
on
went
the
out to get
screen.
parrot food. While she was gone, the butcher comes to the door.
I know we miss it. Yeah, you already in the show. You gotta go all the way to the beginning. Right to the beginning. It comes on at the beginning. But that's it. Welcome back.
Your dreams were your ticket.
Dreams were your ticket.
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya.
Oh, John Travolta was on here?
Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome. I like that. That's all right. We welcome everybody. My number one fan, Jordan. I know you out there, man. What's up, big man? I gotta have Jordan on the show one day. One day his schedule got to line up with ours, and he get a chance. He got to call in. Some people don't think Jordan is a real person.
Because he say he's your fan. Tony, we can't hear you. Tony, are you muted? Turn it up. Let me see. Oh, it might be on the
I got it. All right,
Okay.
I'm good. I was singing too. They missed some good singing too.
Oh man.
Now I had to shift the gears on that thing too.
Hey man. Well, for all those people who miss your singing, you got to tell them they got to tune in. You just put on a concert this past, I think it was it was a Sunday. It was Sunday he put on a concert, y'all. Y'all got to check him out. He got a few hot songs. I get to him. He can hold a good note. I get to him. He can hold a note.
I have a few.
Yeah.
Me and the group, before we busted up, I have several that we've written. We have at least 5 more we're gonna release. That's minimal.
Sing a little something.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just wait for the album to come out now. Wait for the album to come out.
Little something, tiny something. See that song a little
You
something.
gotta let him shine.
Thank you so much. He can't do that. There's too much haterade.
That's right. There's some haters out there in the chat room.
Well, we have a
If
lot.
y'all gonna hate, at least y'all need to do is one thing. I don't mind if you hate. The only thing I have a problem with is when you're hating and you're not hitting the cash out.
Oh boy.
So I want everybody out there to make certain that you hit the cash out. Tuli, load the cash app up. Let's make sure everybody understand where it's located at. We got the address right there at the bottom. If you're gonna hate, ain't nothing wrong with hating, but you need to make certain that you're hitting the cash out. Don't be a broke hater. Don't do that.
Not a broke hater.
Oh my!
Y'all see it? Hit that cash app. Hit that cash app. Tuli, pull it out now. I want everybody to hit the like, hit the subscribe. We got a really, really great show for you lined up. We got a lot of interesting topics that we're going to talk about on Two Mics Under Mine. We've been gone for a week or two. So we back and we got a whole lot of good stuff talking about. How y'all week been going, first of all?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Very busy. Very busy. Trying to play catch up. So much stuff to get done. But we are working at it to get it done.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. We got to get in, got to get it, and got to keep getting it. Out here trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Indeed, that is definitely what it's all about. But before we start with today's topics and all this stuff, I got some news I want to share with y'all. This is just some news about my life, some things that happened this
Girl, what is it?
What I'm in process of doing is, believe it or not, I've been on this show as the Love Doctor, and I've been getting lots of requests of people who've been needing counseling and all that stuff. So I want to publicly, I'm making arrangements now to publicly open up and start open myself up for booking. So if you need some counseling, I am indeed a life coach.
Well, I thought you were doing something.
I am doing something.
Absolutely nothing.
I am doing something. I'm a certified life coach. 99% of my relationships have failed, which qualifies me to be an expert on helping y'all get y'all relationships together. If y'all have any type of business endeavors that y'all interested in, or if y'all just need problems and you need help with motivating you, getting your goals together, time management, that's what I'm here about. That's what I'm all for. So over the next few weeks, I'll be providing more details about that. But I did want to publicly let y'all know I avail myself to considering open myself up to the public and accept public bookings for counseling.
Not bookings. Oh boy. Well, that's
he probably said he opened himself up for boogers.
Wow.
No, I'm thinking that.
Wow.
Who is lady?
Wow. No, that's right. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That is what we doing out here in these streets.
Where do you get the certification? Because a lot of people want to know. Some people have asked me.
Yeah, what y'all can do is if you book an appointment with me, I'm gonna provide all that information in the booking. We're gonna talk about all that in the session. We're gonna talk about all that details in the session.
Before they find out what you actually qualified to do, am I correct?
That's right. All you got to do is call and go to the website, send me an email, and we'll discuss all of that.
No, it doesn't work.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Y'all watch this show. Y'all already know my credentials. Y'all been watching this show all my day ones from Two Mics Under Mine. Y'all already know what it is I do and where I got my certifications from. So all I'm asking y'all is people out there in need, hey, they need my help. There's a lot going on out here. It's a lot of people with all different types of issues. And I've been sitting here talking about the issue. And I say, you know what? I need to start doing something to make a change. What can I do to make the world a better place? There it is.
When you leaving it?
Wow.
Inquiring mind won't know.
No.
Smash the like button. I want to get these like buttons up. Right now it says that 18 people are watching. We got to get some more likes in here. Definitely got to get some more likes in here. We can't move on with the service to at least get 20.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that right? You got to hold your audience hostage. Ain't that right? Matter of fact, Tony's gonna continue to sing to y'all until we get these likes up. Take it over.
Oh boy.
I know what she's talking about. I can sing. I don't know if the new ones that we worked out that I'm gonna be singing on them, but I can sing. I might be on one of them.
You remember your first song that you recorded?
Probably one with me and Cookie.
How long ago was that recorded?
When was that recorded? Last year?
What's this year?
Last year. Yeah, we recorded last year.
Whoa, hold up now. I can't let you do that now. Are you saying that the first song you recorded was less than 1 year ago?
Less than, yeah.
Hold on. Wait. No. You don't
wait.
Exactly. Tell him, Dr. Joe.
I've heard him in other songs. They're old songs.
No, that's the first one. No, that's the only one we recorded. The first one we
I've
recorded.
Heard you in. I heard you in one of Breezy's songs. I remember.
That wasn't me.
And Breezy.
They probably heard something about me. Not on Breezy. The first one I recorded was me and Cookie. I think it was in Cookie. Or either was on Dream.
Bad memory.
Background on Dream. I'm positive.
You got bad. Your memory's that bad. You don't remember your first recording that you did?
Okay, you want to tell it to me? Did you know?
Yes.
What was
I can't believe you forgot.
I can't believe you can remember something that I will have to know before you. Try to tell me what it was.
That's what get me. Let me tell you something. It's been a while. It's been a while. Maybe that's what it is. You recorded a song back in 2016. You don't remember that?
No. What was it?
You recorded with me. I put you on my album. I was the first one who discovered you could sing, and I put you on my album. You on the album. We did a professional live recording. You don't remember none of that?
No, play it.
Oh my good. You know what? I'm gonna play it, but before I play it, I want to know if any of our day ones out there
singing. Am I on that singing?
Back in 2016 live.
Was it me on that talking or singing?
You were singing. You were singing live. It was a song that I wrote, and I let you sing on it. Tula, you don't even remember it?
No, I don't remember this. And what was the name of it?
Oh my goodness. Come on, I'm gonna tell you the name. Somebody in the chat, put it in the chat right now. If anybody can guess the name of this song,
you called it right. You can't
record live. 2016. I'm gonna allow y'all the opportunity to come on the show and donate in the Cash App.
Just play the song.
Yeah, let's play the song. I don't believe it exists. I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you serious?
No. I don't know. In fact, yes, I'm serious and you Roebuck. Let's open up a fashion show.
Wow.
Serious and Roebuck.
You know what? That shows you. Tula, you don't remember it. Dr. Joe, you don't remember it either?
He did it with
2016. I wasn't around 2016.
But the song was hot. The song was at the number one on the charts.
What's that?
Yeah, we go.
Wow. All right. Can't nobody guess the name of it. I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds gonna go. We're gonna see what is Tony's first song that he ever recorded singing. It was back in 2016 when it was released.
I remember hearing him sing. He wasn't singing. He's right. He was talking. So I take that back. So I don't.
Did somebody get it? Did somebody guess it?
No.
I'm gonna unveil it to you because I can show it to you better. I can tell it to you. It is a song called Yahusha Is. Back in 2016, live concert featuring Bang Boogie and Pastor Tony Smith.
No.
What did you?
And I was singing it. I was not on that.
Remember this right here?
Don't do that.
Tony, come on at the end. Come on, Tony Clark.
Hands up. Put your hands up.
Sing it, Tony.
Say hands up. Put your hands up.
He said, "Don't do that."
Put your hands up. Sexual touch. My captain, he run the show.
Now you remember that. Now you remember that, Tony. You were talking about sexual chocolate. You heard him say sexual chocolate.
That is absolutely sad.
What are you talking about?
I can't believe you don't remember that. You recorded it live in
I
2016.
did not record that. I did not.
Yes, you
record that.
did. We recorded it at your synagogue.
This man is on. Man, you ain't on him. You on that stuff, the sprinkler stuff.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard the track. People out there, y'all heard it.
No, it's okay though.
Tuli, now you remember Tuli?
Boy, no.
Tuli, now you remember that?
I remember the song, but I don't remember. Okay, whatever.
Yes,
Anyway.
towards the end of the song, he got up, he grabbed the mic, he started singing, he started talking about sexual chocolate. Y'all heard him. That's him
I
singing.
grabbed the mic.
Yeah, you grabbed the mic. You did that. You just heard it. Y'all just heard him say sexual chocolate. Y'all did hear that. Really, Joe, you did hear that, right?
I did.
You didn't hear him say sexual chocolate? Hold on, do I got to play it again? I don't want to replay it again. There's a lot of freaks out there now.
That's what it is.
Freak.
Yeah.
I see somebody sitting there saying the same thing. I never knew that person was here. They said,
How do you don't know? Your name is right here on it.
Oh, you
Nobody-
trying to get that? Oh, I got you. I got why you. Oh, okay.
Put your hands up.
That's you singing.
Say hands up. Put your hands up.
You can hold it up pretty good.
Hands up. Put your hands up. Sexual chocolate.
You just heard he just said sexual chocolate. That's what he just
I
said.
heard- I heard this
That
time.
was him. And that was him.
That
Y'all
was
said,
you.
there's Dwayne behind. Y'all saying listen to that stuff.
Wow.
Why?
That was not me. That was you.
No, that was you. That
was you.
Yeah, I think it was you, Tony.
It was.
Look, he kicked himself out.
Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Soft kitty.
Yeah, that's all I remember. Huh? that's one of our performance from the Way of Y'all, and that was something they had put together that they don't look to release, so they want me to I just put a little bit of it out there for them.
Oh,
Soft kitty, warm kitty. So I just put it out there, let them hear. You know.
But no, listen, let me tell you something. Tuli, Resident Joe, something y'all didn't know. But back in 2016, when I heard him sing that part and all, I knew he would be great. I seen the potential in Tony right then. So what he's coming to fruition right now is something I'd already seen from years ago. It's just really, really, really outstanding and amazing. I was able to see this years ago, and it's all coming into fruition. It's like watching little kids grow up, you know? He has arrived, and I congratulate you, Tony. I believe in you. I know it's a lot more to come. Glad I was able to find you in one of your pioneers. Glad I found the discovery.
This man is drunk. My first recording was with Big Cookie. What is the name of that? I can't remember the name of it anyway.
I can't tell you.
Listen to them. Ain't no stopping us.
That's right. It is called Ain't No Stopping Us. Is that one on Bandcamp? Also, I know you told me you don't really know where those songs.
Listen, it's up to the group. Also, we're gonna be releasing a documentary, Unsung, for those watching. It has memories. We got to see it. It was a private showing. It comes out and it spells how the group got started, originals of the group, haters of the group, people who want the group busted up, people trying to break off, and people got secret contract. So the name of the group is Winning Team. The Winning Team. And we done found out that although we can put and come together and collaborate, we done found out we got some issues. So what we did is we just went on ahead, sat down, and went on ahead and did a documentary while everybody's still alive. Now the documentary coming out. Now I can't say everybody gonna be alive when the documentary come out. So there's still some it's a behind whooping come with that, behind so many people interviewed. So we got a lot we're gonna have to deal with, a lot of frustration, a lot of discard shown by song by that no good Jaheed, Breezing, the Breezing nigga, stuff he pulled. So the documentary is gonna come out. It's called Unsung, the winning team. So you come out and see how it come together, how it happened, what we do, and how we do it, and get to discuss that part with you. So you get to hear, yay. And I haven't said all that. What do we have in the news?
I heard we have a lot of.
Hello?
Yeah, it's so much going on. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, a lot of times we don't get to cover everything because we kind of get it going. Because, we just shoot it by, play it by ears, they say. I don't know why you be playing with your ear. That's like sexual stimulation or some kind of healing you're trying to do. So I want to play it by my ear. We just kind of let it roll and go, and we just pick it up and we just free throw it from there. Wow. So anyway, having said all that, what do we got going on in the news?
Where you want to start first, Cooley? Joe?
All right, there's a I don't know if you guys heard about the Bud Light controversy.
No, I did not. I caught some highlights of it. I really didn't know the details of what was going on.
What kind? Oh, he's trying to be okay. So yeah, Bud Light partners with the trans activist Dylan Mulvaney for March Madness. Now, Dylan,
I seen some on the news.
What? He's a
what
trans
happened? You froze up.
TikTok star, and that they have his face on some packs of Bud Light to celebrate 365 days of girlhood milestone that he just reached, supposedly.
Where he reached now?
365 days of girlhood.
What? Is this the video right here, Thule?
Let me see. I can't see. Hold on.
This the article that you sent me right here. It has a video. Is that it?
No, that's not the video. That's the video of the shooter. No, that is not the video. But that is the article.
Oh yes.
Who is this? Who is this right here supposed to be?
That's the trans probably. Because I seen the trans on a commercial with the beer. I didn't know what they was doing, but I didn't know it was a trend, first of all. Because I saw the news, I was doing something else, and I was wondering why was this lady with this beer? I didn't get. Then they showed some other people shooting up beer can, white people shooting up cases of beer. Other people putting them up under their tires and driving over them, saying goodbye, but like we're going to Miller.
All right.
I didn't know, but I didn't know what happened. I didn't know. I remember seeing this. So this one of them funny people. Let's say. So anyway, I didn't get what was. I was just like, I was like, I hadn't seen a beer commercial so long. I was like, oh, I guess it's a beer commercial. But then I saw the other people run the beers over and start shooting them up. So, of course, here we are. And I say this too, and it's scary. The fact that you can't say queer, gay, homosexual, any of these terminology, but you can call people stupid and dumb and other things. And sometimes people do stupid things, which, but you still look at you criticize can be damaging to the people. But when you criticize people that will go against, nature and go against, all logic, yet these people can't be insulted, corrected, or even commented on, except in support. That tells you just how sad and how piss poor of a nation we have become. The freedom of speech, freedom of religion, all these other freedoms, but yet freedom of speech is limited to as long as I don't offend another culture, because it's certainly not. There's only one culture for us. Well, only one race, which is the human race. So in the human race, you're either a male or a female. You can't choose those functions. Those are things that's already delegated to you. These are assignments we've been given. And when people go back, they know it. That's why they tell people when they go, they call it reassigning, because they're telling you you had the fact that you say it actually states that there was something before. You know what I'm saying? If I re-enter, that means I've been in before. So you say you're doing a reassignment. So you are acknowledging that there was something already given. You just chose to change it. And it's sad that we live today in a country that is so pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And weakened and watered down, and it's killing our kids. It's killing our men from being, productive men, men building, setting pathways, making milestones, to now men can't say anything about it. We can't discuss it among ourselves. Where did this written law come from all of a sudden? How did it get implemented now that it's a change that if you say something, well, you determine it, but I can say something offensive to you as a human being, and yet I can still keep my job.
Right.
I don't know. It's just it's focusing on protecting these people. I don't even know what to call them anymore because we can get, but they passed a law recently where they're defending them. And what's concerning to me, usually this product try to target the biggest population. So in other words, the biggest population now, it's moving forward to homosexuality, there's people that want to change I've seen this woman everywhere, but it's weird that this type of people are representing everything. The beauty universe, Miss Universe is being represented.
Woman of the year. Woman of the year was a man.
Yep.
Woman of the year. It's just everything is being represented by them.
The fact that that's even a conversation, the woman of the year was a man. They tried to give it to Bruce Jenner. Woman of the year was a man. That is scary. And women, I blame women. And it's not the individual, it's the whole, the whole what encompass, the league or sisterhood of women. The fact that, you ladies, I'm talking about, to all women out there have, subscribed to or allowed, and haven't felt insulted enough to come out against it, because there are definitely a lot of men that are against it. But I feel that we're outnumbered because a lot of women, have come into a consent. For a woman, she gets the best of both worlds.
What world?
She gets the penis and the tongue.
Oh my!
I'm just being honest with you. So with a homosexual, it doesn't affect. That's just being honest. She get the best of both worlds. For a man, he's getting screwed. While he's screwing, he's getting screwed. So you look at, for a woman, she has the best of both worlds. That's why a woman is okay with a homosexual man. It doesn't make her any difference. But for men, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely degrading. It's definitely, it's like one of the most filthiest things. It's like licking the inside of a dumpster with all wet trash in it. I mean, it's disgusting.
Video that Miss Parker brought up.
Y'all have a video of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, this is. I mean, y'all. This is why y'all. This. Here again, and it's men's fault that we keep allowing to do it.
Yeah.
A man with a pad on. Always pad. What are you doing? But see, he bleeding out his behind.
Oh wow.
He'll wear. Oh, man, I'm sure men have been wearing them. If they homosexual, I'm sure they have been wearing them. It's just coming out. And the only reason it makes sense, always start looking at why we letting them use up tissue. Let's tell men that you menstrual too, so you need to wear a pad. That's more sales.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're targeting more sales.
Yeah. That's like Bud Light. With them putting that, Bud and Miller have competed for years. So the fact that you came out being the first transgender beer, so now who's going to support that beer? What beer is going to be pushed by? What beer is going to be the national beer of baseball, football, everything else? Because these people, and where's the man at?
Right there, to that one, going from left to right, 4.
My Lord.
Oh, the one with the pink.
Which one on?
The one with the pink shirt.
Shirt.
And white.
Oh, the pink shirt on?
Let's see.
Are the same. Some pets never got that message, but always
Yeah, I ain't never seen them wear no voodoo, and then they got beat.
For up to 0 leaks, and it flexes to fit all bodies for up to 0 feel. Feel it yourself with Always Flex Foam.
That's it.
I've never seen this.
He was saying that because he like I'm the one selling it to him. But then, in fact, they got to get a big black woman to try to encourage them to come in. See, when you look at, let me say this. Commercials are deemed to target a group that you feel like you haven't targeted or you don't have enough of. So when you start seeing larger plus size women, they tell me because a lot of women, no doubt, have complained about them being too small. So they look there because of their size. So they're trying to appeal to a larger group because they feel like this is a missed market. You don't target a market you already got. You target a missed market. You target a forgotten market, or you're trying to increase a market. So they're trying to, with bringing the black thing. Look, they put the larger, bigger size, so-called African-American woman wear to the front. They
No,
put
no,
the
no,
man
no,
over.
I don't see that like that. The whole thing about that is they're trying to promote that it's for everyone, every size. That was the thing in the beginning, because everybody is a different size body. And sometimes when you're heavier, that pad may be too small. It may not fit. And like the person had it, if you're small, the pad may be too big, and you got pull it out your butt or fix it so you can't see it through your clothes. So I think that was the premise, and that's how they include the guy, because it's for everyone, not just fat folks.
Well, let me say, I'm not saying, but larger women are being missed. And like they show a larger Caucasian woman, but she wasn't large. Remember, they show her from the rear end being large. But the so-called African-American woman, they show her how the rolls in her arms, which they could have put on longer sleeves.
Oh my gosh! What are you talking about?
Play it again. Let's see it. Watch what they show. And for the Caucasian woman, it really put her in a better light, because typically they were deemed years ago as being the woman with no shape. So look, when she grabs to show you her big behind, and look who's in the front.
That message.
Look, and this is a white one. Look at her arm.
It protects against different flows for up to 0.
Man, I seen her arm on like 8 Thanksgiving table. The white women, they showing the bigger behind. And they're not as large as the so-called African-American woman, who is larger, you put in the front, which makes them look smaller. So you're acknowledging that there are white women with a larger size, but if you look, the black woman is bigger. Now you have to see that. Listen, when you're doing a commercial, you got to understand something. I'm a think tank person. Yep. So I watch things and how people target. You got to watch that to target. Now, Joe, you're a therapist. Now you tell me, how far am I off?
I do have to agree that they target to the weakest, and I feel like the homosexuality and the gay agenda, they have weak mentality, and also obese tend to have a weak mind. So maybe that's what they're doing, but
I mean, that could be true. I can agree if that's what they're doing to let you know these may work for you. Yes, I would definitely say that. Yeah, they may be saying, yeah, you can wear this size. That's what I said when in the beginning, they showed you different sizes, and they said they're flexible, because you know what, the regular pads may get stuck, and they thought they were all doing yoga. You can move. They're flexible, so they work with you and your body type.
But why would you?
I feel like
when you take pictures, you put small in the front, short in the front. You put larger, bigger in the back. Typically, even when you take pictures, you put the larger so-called African-American woman in the front, because she will make the other women look large.
I do have to agree that they're always targeting and trying to picture as if the Black American woman is fat and unhealthy, which is not true, but that's what they're trying to portray to the world. I do have to agree with a lot of the commercials do that.
Look at them. Ridiculous. The people that put those commercials together, those people, listen, they're skilled. Their job is analyzing and knowing people. They have the same mentality someone thinking of a therapist.
They know what they're doing.
Don't just stick people and let people say, okay, we got 5. No, they have to be placed in a certain order. It has to be a certain color look, because colors are going to attract the senses of the eye. to get you to certain details that you'll set that get your ears open enough to hear the message. First, you got to see before you hear. So while you watch it, if it don't appeal to the eye, then you're going to turn. So they set things up so that they set the man to the back as not to be caught if you're not looking for it, that it'll move past you. But for those who they're trying to get who will catch it, it'll get across. So they tried to be slick in the way they did it by covering him up with the women too. Even where they position him at, how they angle him over behind. Yeah, everything. Listen, I assure you that commercial was action.
Everything is psychological now, and since the beginning, like fast food, cops, ambulances, everything is literally targeting the mind. And we study that while we're in school, and we're supposed to not, but its reality is that they do. We study the colors, we study behavior, we study reaction, and I do think that through time they were brainwashing our kids. That's why the homosexuality population has grown so much, because they've been targeting this they've been planning this for a long time, and now everything is dedicated to the homosexuality population. It's like food, fast food, pads. That's the population that's going to be buying fashion. And fashion, you see fashion as like homosexuality. So it's concerning, but that's the world we live in.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They know exactly what they're doing.
She'll agree with me. One Quaalude, she'll agree with me in the morning. That's all I'll tell you. One Quaalude should be fine.
It don't stop.
Yeah, it's a lot that they do, whether people know it or not. I mean, even when you start introducing quote unquote African Americans, a lot of people weren't watching their television. They looked that they needed more people to come out and get products. So you had to start showing people that look like a different demographic of people. So after a while, your money plateaus out. So you had to start looking like you make certain juices. Like you got the drink era. A lot of time with kids, you didn't let them drink what they call sodas. So you needed juices. You start targeting your kids with juices.
Yeah.
Juices that taste good, juices that can replace some juice, because they knew parents started looking at, hey, I don't want my kid drinking junk. So you had to tell them that the juice was good for some to show other kids around and kids having fun with the juices. And how easy disposable, how easy they are for you. You don't have to worry about choking or anything handling. You just get a kid the juice and choose. Kid does all the work. They're constantly always targeting how to move products and how to get people to become laxed enough to where they don't think. You'd be surprised how much you watch, you don't think.
Yeah. Cereals, colorful cereals, and they're poison.
And sugars. Kids are never like a cereal that doesn't have a lot of sugar. Any cereal that people say they love, their favorite is going to be a sugared cereal.
Yeah.
Because it's detrimental to you.
I think most people, Apple Jacks. How y'all felt about Apple Jacks?
I'm more Fruit Loops.
Apple Jack. They're okay.
Fruit Loops. I mean, they make the water, they make the milk so sweet.
Oh yeah, they made it good.
They made the milk, and then you had the chocolate pebbles, cocoa pebbles, like the chocolate. Man, they made you some good chocolate milk.
I did like them. Yeah. I can't lie.
I mean, that's what they get. It makes you.
They always taking stuff and they trying to start it off as something innocent, but it becomes more and more and more, and they try to use comedy and humor to throw different things at it. And the end of the rose is, I think at the end of the day, it all boils down. It comes to pedophilia is ultimately what all those avenues take you to.
Y'all see somebody agree with Tuli? Some Aunt Jemima call herself agreeing with somebody. Greek pancake.
No, let me tell you, because
it was targeting a group that I'm telling you that they feel like the money.
I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that. That's why I said that it was. I think the whole thing was inclusion, which is why they had the whole homosexual person on the video. It was inclusion. I think they weren't doing that.
I see what she's saying. So it's true. It is being all inclusion, because at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is for us to accept these people, whichever one it is, because it's not okay to be unhealthy. It's not okay to be homosexual. It's not, but they're making us. They're trying to make us accept the unaccepted. So I think that's
what black
what's happening.
If it was just
that's exactly what they're doing, making us accept the unaccepted. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember something. If you can do more than one thing at one time.
The white girls are big. If they were skinny and she was like the only big person, then maybe I would probably say, okay, what are they trying to do? But nobody on there was skinny, but the homosexual.
Nobody, Tuli.
Well,
So
let me say
what
this
happened to the
Let me say this though. I'm with you, but if you look, the quote unquote African American woman was larger. Her skin was dark.
She was the
There was
biggest.
a lot of things they could have did. She could have been a tad lighter. She didn't have, and that's not taking away from who she is, but
There
a
are
lot of
beautiful
people
black
in
women. Yep.
advertising, again, you're sending a subliminal message at the same time too. If you look for the Caucasian women, those were not insulting type, looks for them, because they're looking at this show. Look, they got to grab their behind and say, pull it, and it showed them with the butt, because typically they was deemed years ago, not now. They got white women is low. They didn't went and load the trunk up on y'all behind. So now they've loaded up the trunk. So now they want to be known for that. Hey, look at but with their slight obesity, it didn't look as bad because you put a larger black woman. They weren't all the same size. If you look, she was the larger of them. And
right. And that's what goes.
They're larger white women. They could have got They could have got a Chinese woman. They
could have.
The way you described her, you said she was dark. She could have been lighter. She was big. She was the biggest. Those are the people they're trying to include
and insult.
That's crazy. These some sick people. That's what it boils down to. They sick people.
Yeah, well, think about it. When I say insult, let me say this, because
you
could have went with a larger quote unquote woman of color. So I don't think that was wrong with her. But when you're putting some out and you're globally, when you're putting out it is somewhat, national, global, you kind of look at a certain face that you want to put there too. You want to be the face of. You know what I'm saying? That image. So a lot of times, again, with targeting, they're targeting and they're looking at targeting bigger women. They use bigger women, larger women. If you look, she was the largest, and that was intentional. It could have been a larger Caucasian woman. It could have been a larger Chinese woman. It could have been a larger Islamic woman. It could have been a lot of other people.
A larger gay person.
Yeah, it could have been a larger gay person.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing. Well, why he had to be black? The two people that are the problem are what color, though. I'm just saying. Look at the color of the two people we're talking about.
Right. Exactly.
So it showed the black man as feminine. It showed the black woman as T obese. And that's not every woman. I mean, everybody has a body shape size. I understand that. But then let's do them all the same. Like the Weather Girl, they were singing this Rainy Man. All of them were the same size raindrop, pretty much. They was.
I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Listen, I'm telling you, you have to really look at stuff in the fashion of. Think about this. Like we're talking, they use think tanks. They sat down, they discussed it, and they looked at, let's do it. I guarantee you, somebody looked at, no, we'll make the black woman the larger one, put in the front. She'll make the other Caucasian woman in case they get offended. They feel like, why you had to show a big fat white woman? So make her larger where you can still get your gender across to women that are a little larger, but you're not as big as the black one.
Dwayne, can you play that?
Look, you got to grab your behind. The black woman didn't get to grab her behind because they already know she got junk in the trunk. They let the white woman grab her behind and hit this meaty behind on her saying, wow, they want to let them know we in the booty game.
Tuli, you saying you want me to play it again?
I do.
Yeah. Look at the rose in that girl on. All I want her to do is make some business. Pillsbury dough all day.
No two bodies.
So let's stop. Let's look at it right now.
Okay, stop right there.
She got a boot in the front and the back. Where the rest of them boot in the front?
They tell you no two bodies are the same.
Okay, look at the white ones. They don't really look that bad, but why you got to be the biggest one?
You got two white girls
and they put it in the middle.
You have three white women.
Right, I'm saying two that were larger.
Okay, and two are larger.
No. She the largest, Tula. Now, just tell the truth. Tell the truth. She the largest.
Hold on, let me say this too. Now, let me say this. Notice this. Who do they have wearing the pants to make her look even bigger? That's why she got the two booties. The other one are wearing dress and short, but they make sure your clothes fit because you're trying to.
Hey, hold on. Now, I will say, because we are not fat shaming. Okay, we're not fat shaming. The views and the opinions of this show that's go on him. I'm not fat shaming at all. You go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead. Go ahead. There's something wrong with you said.
Oh my gosh.
So y'all said, but you see that. I'm just saying that if you look, I'm not against the sister or whatever, or the woman, period. But just look at the Caucasian women. Those two are larger on the end. But they made sure they put her and the colored guy, and they gave them certain colors. Now, all them colors are kind of friendly together. They gave her the big pants. One leg come almost up, the other one down, which really shows her larger. You see what I'm saying? So we stopped the commercial. That's why you really noticing the size of them.
Yep. But when you slow it down in quality, it's a big difference. It's a sharp contrast. You can't. I mean, it's obvious at this point, Tula. Can you at least admit that?
No, yeah. I told you one Quavo should be back. So
I didn't dispute the stuff that you were saying. I was just giving another perspective on it. I didn't say no, you're totally wrong. I just gave a perspective because we always look at us as negative in a negative light. So I just wanted to.
Somebody said that person who said they saw my point. They said they were lost because a lot of time I talk to the members of the WEA all the time. And I tell them to watch things intelligently. Always remember you're targeting an audience.
Yep.
So even you have to be able to do it in a way to where you can still be effective. And it's not right. It's just TV commercials are racist. You can watch a movie if you pay attention. No black people in it, and you won't even notice it. One black person off to the side. Everybody's white, and it's just flowing. All white police. Everybody white's at the job. You won't think twice. You see an all black movie, you'll be saying, "Hold on for a minute. Something don't look right."
Yep.
How's it everybody? And then one white person show up on the job. You thinking that looks odd. That just looks out of place. One white person there and all those black people, but it's not out of place when we see all the whites and one black. It's normal.
Got a point.
That's why you guys missed it because you're not looking. I'm gonna say you got not you, but because you're not looking at it that way. For me, I have to watch because you took money and time to you paid people.
Yep.
You did think tanks before you let this loose.
Yep.
So when people start hollering, I'm boycotting, I assure you they did their numbers. They already folded. They didn't just jump up here and always looking at we finna bankrupt.
No.
They already know what the minds of people. They knew how to push this across to guess we will introduce this homosexual in a way to where you really probably won't catch it.
Exactly. Trying to be slick.
We won't comment. You'll look at her. She's larger. I'll make the white women look smaller. I'll let them grab their butt so to show, listen, you're in the butt game. This will be, wow. You'll get on there. I'll be getting another group that say, I ain't see nothing wrong with it really to me because it didn't insult you.
Yep.
It didn't demean you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how little by little they start allowing us to accept certain things that are not acceptable because we see it and we don't see anything wrong, but eventually we're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. The brain starts accepting it.
That's how they do it.
That's exactly how they do it. It's disgusting. As a matter of fact, I just want to share with you a good example of how they really take their time and they just go overboard with it, but they kind of it's little by little. It's like they leave little breadcrumbs here and there. I was looking at a particular article, and the article just basically about funny pictures, funny family photos that's caught over the span of times, right? And as I'm looking at it, there's a funny family photo. It's called The Naked Truth. And it says, we're not sure how we feel about this naked family group. Maybe it's a bit uncomfortable, but look at a family portrait that was taken. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. Check this out. Uh-oh. Y'all see that?
What in the world? That's all men?
No,
that's the whole entire family.
Dad is on the ground.
And she lay on his back?
Yeah.
And them
With all the
kids laying on
kids.
their mom. Why you laying on your mama booty with your penis?
Y'all see how they do that? Everybody smiling. See how they interject this foolishness? This
Yeah.
stuff is scary. It's perverted. It's really scary.
But you
I'm
know
gonna go
what?
ahead
And
and
look,
take it
let me
down
say
because it's
this.
definitely inappropriate. But this is
Let me say
crazy.
this. Let me say this, and Caucasian, and then people color started doing it, taking them naked pictures of these kids in these bathtubs. They always be the cutest thing. Lay on a baby. You remember they used to take those pictures? Caucasians would be the main ones you do it. You lay them on their belly, butts out, and take the picture. You don't remember that? They will always take them pictures. Oh, cause you had a TV show. They talk, Mom, it's embarrassing. They all use a baby. You're in a cute little bottle. That's not something typically black people do. Other races would lay their kid down on the bed and just take a picture of them with their booty. When we started gravitating to it, we looked at, it's nothing, it's just cute. Remember, why do I need to take a picture of my kid's booty?
Exactly.
It serves no purpose.
No sense whatsoever.
So
Makes
that picture
absolutely no
look,
sense.
for some people that will see that picture will look completely normal because guess what? It's just a family. The boy is laying on his mom's booty with his penis. You can't lay on your mama's booty, your mama naked. That's sick. And then
That
your
is
brother
sick.
on your booty. You know what I'm saying? The other little baby.
At least
but the abuse of kids have increased tremendously because it's become a norm.
Yeah.
Of raping kids, having sex. They're even trying to push to where it's not even legal. And really, you need to check the child's mind. Something's in the child's mind. If I molest a child, it's not me. It's not me sick. It's the kid. That's what. Like, where did you get this from? This is why
That's crazy.
Because listen, to correct the women, to correct the kids, is going to take the men. Men have to get in their proper role. You gotta stop. We gotta stop backing down. We will fight and kill each other, but there are rules and regulation, and our women and our kids are killing us. We gotta stop fighting each other long enough to put things in order, and that's a man's job. That's not women's job. That's a man's job, and that's sad and it's sickening that we got to the point that we don't realize that we gotta put this thing in order. These women, I don't need no man, and you will always be without a man until you realize you will need a man.
Facts.
A man is very necessary. It's necessary enough that he was here first.
Facts. They don't want to hear that.
No, they don't.
That's disturbing, though. Dr. Joe, what you think about that photo? Ain't that disturbing, Tulip?
Yes. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm freezing.
Oh my
That's
God.
what they do. They ease it in. They ease it in.
Oh, this sad. Y'all read that? Oh my goodness, sad.
I'm glad we're too cheap to get.
We got somebody walking around in life, done they're 70 years old, and they don't have one picture of themselves. That is scary. Listen, wherever you at,
always come.
You come here, we'll take a picture of you, and we'll hang it on the show. Not with your butt cheek now. We're not doing that picture. Not on here, not on this show. But we'll take a picture of you and we'll hang it right up on here so other people can see you, since you don't have a baby picture.
I do have pictures of kids, though.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about the person who. Are you conscious?
No. I
do have a baby. Who said you didn't have a baby picture?
I didn't. No. You didn't let me finish. I said I do have baby pictures of my kids in the bathtub, but I covered their private parts.
And that was with whose permission?
What?
I don't like all that stuff. I don't get it. I don't get how people come up and they think that this is some beautiful
it was like
picture.
The first tab. I ain't all just keep taking pictures of them. That's kind of perverted. But I don't have
think of the day of social media. So now you got a picture of them naked all over the internet because they posted on their social media page.
And then people get it. Then you got the freaks out here and what like them people that. It's more people banging him than what he think. His wife banging him, and all his kids, and the kids banging him and his wife. And the living on the ground, look at that. When it's over, I'm gonna bang all of you. It's sick.
Very sickening.
But that's how weakening the man has become too.
True. What y'all gonna do? Speaking of that,
if I see him, he need to be slapped in his face.
No.
He'd be slapped back into manhood. Yeah, I mean, we need to have a brother to brother, man to man talk on what men do and what men don't do. That we don't do no foolishness like that. I never do that. I carry y'all on my back, but not that way. I carry y'all on my back because I go out here to make sure I provide a way for you guys. You don't literally put people on your back to that degree, especially a naked. It's just stuff you look at. I mean, of course, that's not even probably his real family. Those are actors. It's just sad that people will sit here for $1. And another thing, television, radio, other things have done, it made us sell out so much our ethics. You know, core things that made us was our ethics, our integrity. That's what people of color were known for. You were known to be higher over any other race because one thing about it, they knew you were going to be honest, you were ethical, and you were hardworking. And you failed on every end. Now, you're sorry, lazy, jigaboo nigga. You lying nigga. Your word meant something. You sorry, lying nigga. I had somebody come down and purchase a vehicle, and this lazy nigga just ain't no good. I could have had the nigga locked up because he owed me for car already. But his daughter was getting a vehicle, and she was so excited, and she's young. You know, set up with the opportunity to get her first vehicle, and he was putting on his insurance, and he had to take some of her down payment money to pay for the insurance to add on them. And I was trying to figure out how was it that you had to take money could have added on. It was because he had let his insurance collapse. So he had to go and pay the money to instate his insurance so he could put his daughter's car on his insurance that she saved her own money up to get for herself. Yes, this young girl is, you can tell she's going to be a go-getter. And I took the short. I stepped in and told her I'll take the short because I want to see you make it. She hugged me and I told her this, I must have said, but her dad is a piece of trash. He's a sorry, lazy, jigaboo nigga. He's a failure. I told my boy that anybody that you're a father, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I know when my kids look at me as a liar, as a failure, as a letdown, as a disappointment. What is the purpose of living? If your kids can't look at you as a person of some integrity and decency, somebody who could be, shadowed, or I just don't get it. You know, I was in Africa. I called a guy. I old mother just let him have it. I was so pissed. Somehow, you remember that? It was storming. It was raining everywhere. And I lost it.
You talking about you was on the phone?
Yes. I was highly. I was expressing how, I just can't get over the fact of, when you're a parent, especially from a man, being a man, it's just certain things you look for, and the certain things should be. My father didn't grow up in the religion that I'm in now, or taught or even understood it. But there were things I know for being strong. He was a defender, and he wasn't making no excuses when it came down to going out and getting it, making it happen. And I'm that type of person. I've never made an excuse. Have I told her I can't do it because a white man, he killing us? White man, that's never been my conversation going on 29 years of marriage. And I appreciate, that mindset. But you watch these people, it is scary that they don't look at how your kid gonna look at you. The girl was so hurt, so mad that she had to ask, he asked for, I'm looking at this guy. I helped him out with a car. He was on his last before. It was a Mercedes SUV. He got it towed, left it, and I lost money. And I could press charge to have him locked up. I let him go. I just let him go. I just look at yeah, exactly.
That's what you're talking about.
I could have had him locked up for my vehicle. I was so but I look at people, you really worthless to be living. You serve no purpose. That's anybody. If you have kids, you have to be that pattern, that role model. You cannot fail them. If they don't get the guidance and idea from us, and they don't get how to go from us, we're doomed. And that's why we got so many messed up kids today, because there's no patterns, there's no trendsetters for what's right. And that's sad. It's got to be a trend now to do what's right. Right should have always been here.
Yeah.
Well, it's just sick.
It is.
Anyway, what else we got in the news? I know we had a lot to cover too.
Oh yes. Speaking
Which one y'all want to go to next?
Them homos here now.
I know about the mother of the 6-year-old student. 6-year-old that shooter. Remember about that? The Virginia boy.
Missed it.
So anyway, the mother, he took the gun to school and shot the teacher, but she didn't die, but he shot her.
Yeah, they got some law, I guess, about not prosecuting or something.
Well, they're actually charging the mother with felony child neglect and recklessness, leaving a firearm so as to endanger her child.
I'm unfamiliar with the details. Share with me the details on that.
He was a first grader and he shot his teacher, Abigail Werner. But she's suing the school right now for $40 million. So prosecutors ruled out charging the kid, of course. So his mom legally purchased the firearm, and she faces up to 6 years in prison if she's convicted of all the charges.
I already know where it's going.
Which means?
Where's
this is going? They're going to try to push this anti-gun narrative. If you've been keeping up with the news, they just had these two House people in the House. They expelled them and they just reinstated them because they're pushing that anti-gun narrative. The way that article is read, you just said that the lady legally bought the guns. They put that word legally in there because what they're trying to do is they're trying to push that anti-gun for people who go and acquire them legally. They're trying to make it like it was her fault because she's a legal gun owner. I already see where they're going with that. This is ridiculous.
We had not seen the kid. We don't have the kids black or white, but we do have a picture of the mother, so we can go from there with that, if you like.
I can scroll down.
The mother.
That's her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. Oh, that's why she went to jail. That makes sense why she went to jail.
And there that's that.
That's ridiculous.
But you know what? You got to ask yourself about the kid. What's going on in the kid life? The reason that you did something like that. That's scary. Because you got to ask yourself at 6 years old. We had cap guns and stuff like that, but killing a teacher, anybody else wasn't even out the vocabulary of thinking.
No.
So see that kid carried the gun to school, and shot the teacher in the gun, then just fall out.
Right.
That tells you now just about the anger, hostility these kids are facing and what they're dealing with today, and how important it is to really look at what kids watch. We watch safer cartoons. And run the Road Runner. We watch everything happen to the Road Runner. Some fall down, happen to the coyote. The coyote get hit in the head. He buys some explosive blow him up. We never bought an explosive and tried to blow each other up.
Right.
We would drop big metal pieces off of a cliff and fall and hit them on the head and reduce them down to an inch height. You know what I'm saying? So it just shows you how important it is that you have to be mindful of what the kids are watching, and and what you demonstrate to them. And it's sad that people not considering, especially, and I reiterate again the importance of parents, because regardless of what a kid sees outside, it's important that when they get home, there's stability. It's important that they start out with stability. So regardless of what you entertain with or interact with during the day, you're coming back to stability, and you left for stability. Always the hope is to get them to where they can, make the logic and the practicality of why you need to follow this narrative versus the narrative you see in the street.
Yeah.
I agree.
Nephew, you're welcome to the show. You had a comment, sir.
What happened?
Come on.
Y'all?
Okay, maybe he's not ready. But anyway.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can't see.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Hey, welcome, nephew. Good to hear you, man. Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah. What's going on? I'm all right. How y'all doing?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got in. I was laying down. Been on the road since last night. So I got in and had to catch the show. So I'm sorry for not showing my face.
Well, we appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to comment on on both of them. That naked picture, that's really weak of a man to take a picture like that anyway.
Yeah.
To let his family do that. these men, man, they suckers, to be honest with you. And that's just something that most women are doing nowadays to, let the man do stuff like that. A woman shouldn't even want a man to even take no picture like that with his family, with his kids.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But for him to allow it to go on, you know what I'm saying, and publicize it, it's just it's just stupid, man. I mean, these men doing so much stupid stuff, just dumb. Another thing with these guns, what the problem is we was never taught. Well, I was, but a lot of us wasn't taught on how to carry guns. Like me, I carry my gun in my holster, and my gun is on me at all times. You understand what I'm saying?
Put on my drum.
Yeah. When I put on anything, I make sure that my holster can go on my pants, or whatever. My belt loop, the way I have my gun is with me at all times, and that's the problem. A lot of our people are loose with guns and leaving them around. Letting your kids maneuver around. Even if you're allowing your kids to come back and forth out of your room, your gun should be on you at all times, and you should know where it's at.
Yeah.
You understand? When a kid to take a gun to school like that, he must have knew where your gun was at for him to go and go in your room and leave home and go all the way to school with your gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You
had
understand
to.
what I'm
You're
saying?
right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's just being careless. But that's the problem. We a lot of people, especially black people. I'm not trying to point us out as to be that kind of person, but
If you hear nephew, you dropped off. It wasn't us. We got a lot of work to do, though, guys.
Man, we got a lot of work to do, man. This is ridiculous.
How do you get people to sit down and be honest about the fact that we all need to talk? I've been saying this a long time. Every race, it's not a one race issue. It's a race. I mean, just like we could pick out the things that have that put Caucasian men who have reared their families and done what was right and and morally kept things in order, and then to see that picture, I mean, it's an attack on them as well. That's how they keep us divided. You think about this: who do we blame for the black woman that we found was not as appealing, not as appealing as we felt like she should have been? We blame whites. That picture that we saw them, think about it. Who are they going to blame? Who would try to marginalize or try to take down attack a character of a white race other than people of color who still hold over their head the hatred of slavery and they're being disenfranchised? So this is another way as well. They they picked us against one another. Think about it. It would be hard for me to believe somebody that was of color set that commercial together and looked at that and didn't think that was a problem. And for another Caucasian person, they would think, what type of white person would set and put something up there? That's filth, it's disgusting, and it should never been up there. It should never been. It shows the man. And a lot of them look at it insults them. They look at the white man that felt he's come here and he has put what we said today and live in as America. He's the definer of it. He's the discoverer of it. I still can't figure out how you discover something that people already hear. But anyway, and this is claim to fame. I built this country. I built the strongest military. I built the best government. I built the best laws, the best constitution. I gave amendment. He built everything for himself. So to see himself on the bottom is insulting to him. And that's why we all need to talk. Because when we start to see and realize that hurt you, then understand how this hurts me. Then we start learning how to stop hurting one another by understanding other people hurt, considering other people's position. And that's something none of us do, because typically when we're victims, there's no reason for me to consider you.
That's right.
If you rape me, I can't look at you other than a victimizer. If it comes up that you were raped, you were abused, you were programmed, you were in a cult, and that was given you, I still won't have any type of feeling remorse for you because of my hurt. So it's important for people to understand one another's hurt, and then we come together and look at how do we reestablish ourselves as a nation. Because right now we falling apart. It ain't just for any one race just to get together. It's going to be a problem. Any one race getting together should be to fix what they have internally going on, so we can get together collectively.
Yeah.
What say you?
I do have
Definitely
to
got a
say
point.
for our kids though. I feel like our kids are being attacked through social media, through TV, and I blame society, I blame social media, but I blame the parents as well. But I do feel like our kids are being attacked and they're not being protected by anyone. They don't have any protection in the house, and they definitely don't have any protection at school anymore. So I do feel for the kids that are they're turning crazy. They're doing crazy stuff. I've never seen kids do such crazy things till 2023. It's definitely developed.
That's right.
Well, I see nephew
Yeah,
ill.
yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. My elbow hit the phone. But I apologize for that.
That's
No.
all right.
Yeah, it's just a bad thing now in the world. Our celebrities are running the household. You know,
Yes.
the one of the people that's been on TV doing them butt naked pictures. I blame Beyonce for some of that stuff too, because she was one of the first ones that started that crap. You know, them old butt naked, pregnant pictures and all that stuff. You know, she started that junk, and people started pursuing that stuff. You know, to be on on social media with your body open, taking pictures, and with this, it's just why would you go on the internet and post that kind of stuff? And that's where people are getting this stuff from. You know, they're getting it from these celebrities. Once the celebrities push it, people gonna follow it because people mimic celebrities. They want to be celebrities. Put it like that. So they
Yeah, they
mimic the
do.
celebrities. You understand what I'm saying? You want
Yeah.
to push any kind of agenda. Use a celebrity or a ball player, and you're gonna get whatever agenda you want to pass. And it's just it's horrible. You know what I mean? They everywhere. You know, these people selling out for anything, any kind of piece of money, any kind of fame or fortune, they selling out for it. They're gonna do it. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
You put people in the need to want,
Mm-hmm.
and they need money and need success. They'll do anything. It's a desperate need. You know, but
Better believe it.
I agree.
yeah, we got to take back over, man. And it's like Uncle said, it's the man fault. We allow it to happen. We sit back and not saying nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want no argument. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fuss. But look what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Look what's going on. I mean, the gay agenda is actually they punking out the straight agenda. You understand what I'm saying? Just literally punking us out. That ain't never happened before. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just time for us to go down there to City Hall and make laws and to prevent this kind of thing from going on. Because if we don't say nothing, you know, they're gonna come in and take over, and we're not gonna be able to say nothing at all. You understand what I'm saying?
I think at that point we've gotten too far to even say something. It's time to become more reactionary at this point. You got to get people out there and become defensive. Yeah, typically when they look at this is causing too much violence, then you tend to say we got to look at something else. But the fact that at that point they have America desensitized enough to where what are we gonna do?
Right.
They're gonna force us out. We had to stop the power of being forced out because we don't agree with something. I have the right to not agree with my kid. We shouldn't even have a discussion about my kid being taught how to be homosexual, how to give a blowjob.
That's right.
Right.
That's the name of how do we have this conversation?
That's right.
So the fact that we've gone to this point is because what? Nobody listen. You got people shooting up schools for no reason. You would think with kids getting taught how boys getting taught to give a blowjob to other boys and how to put your hand in another boy's pants and help him masturbate, that this would have got the schools erupted and torn.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Instead, they'd rather do something stupid, like come to school, chain off something, shoot up something, threaten to kill it. For what? How did school get to this point? I went to school. I was engaged. We did. Yeah. It never happened. We never happened.
Never happened.
Shoot up the school. When people come out to school, start laying them, it never happened.
Never happened.
If you had a
Never
problem with
happened.
a person, you will fight that person. Now you with
Right.
that person and they get jumped, then you something to get jumped too.
That's
But
right.
it never happened that, hey, just whoever come out the school, hey, just shoot the school. Hey, let's stop it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
None.
They
That's right.
create these people.
And I think it should, you know, if I'm say for instance, if I'm standing somewhere at a public place and I'm out or we out and about and I'm minding my business, last time at a store or something, and a homosexual come up to me. Now I'm a straight man, you know what I mean? And he approached me in the wrong way. I should be able to file charges against him for sexual assault or sexual abuse. You know what I mean? Because I'm a straight man. Just because you're a homosexual, okay, you're a homosexual, but at the end of the day, they don't give you a right to try to push your agenda on me or give you the freedom to come talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? And because that shouldn't be that should be a sexual abuse. That should be a charge. You understand what I'm saying? I should be able to defend myself. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't say nothing, then these people are going to freely thinking that they can do this because they got people that's going to bag them up. Like going into a principal.
Hello?
I thought it was from
It's very wrong. So I think charges should be brought up against these people for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just clearly wrong. They're getting too bold. You understand what I'm
Way
saying?
too bold.
They're getting too bold. They're too bold.
Way too bold.
I should be able to file sexual assault charges against a homosexual or a lesbian, whoever. If I'm a straight man or a woman is a straight woman, and you come up to her, she should be able to file charges against you. If you're gonna be gay or homosexual, go where those gay and homosexual people live.
Yeah.
And go
That's
be
what
with
they
them.
need to do. Talk to each
That's
other.
how that's fair. Talk to each other. Because I believe in my heart, homosexuals and lesbians don't go after their own kind. They go after straight people and kids.
That's what
They
they
don't go
do.
after their own kind. They go after straight people and kids, and that's just what they're doing. They come to break the people that's not doing that stuff. So I that's what I feel.
Well, and what you feel is fact, though. It can't exist with homosexual. The homosexual can't exist for so long. They have to the only way they can recreate, that's all they try to recreate the action. They can't procreate.
Right.
So they recreate the act by inducing smaller kids to get them involved and teaching them how to be manipulative and how to get other kids and bring others in. Because otherwise, if we put them out, we say, like we say, one of them get together, one of them go somewhere in the island, because all of them will die.
Right.
They will all die. Two women together now would never get anywhere.
Never get anywhere. That's right.
And two women bare mouth, it just right there. I just ripped it hard as I could. Nothing. No tail, no boo. Bare mouth can't do nothing.
Right. That's right. Because I'm letting them know now. You come at me. You come at me with that bullshit, I'ma burn you. That's what I'ma burn you. I'm sorry. I don't have no choice.
Listen, man, I'm like Smoker told him on that. He told Big Worm, you like the guy dealt with. That's what I'm telling you.
You like the guy dealt with. Hey, look here.
Man, no stuff like that. It's crazy,
man. That's bullshit. Cause I mean, you making it like I can't be a man. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Not with me. Yeah, and I think we should be protected by the law. We should be protected by the law for that kind of stuff. We should be protected by the law. Yeah, we should be. We should have a right. We got a right. I mean, come on now. You can't make me accept something I wasn't raised into. Man, come on. No, you can't do that. You want to be gay, go be gay over there with the rest of the gay people. And that's how that goes.
Plain and simple.
But the law is protecting. The law is protecting them, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Straight people should be
them. We ain't gotta say so. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I love the concert, by the way. Always a great singing. That was a great duet y'all did. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Great duet y'all did, man. And you know that Yahushua Hills Lil Doc, that's one of my favorite there, man.
My man, hey, you know what? The reception a little bad. You repeat what you just said.
I said that Yahushua Hills, that's the bump there, man.
Oh man, I tell you what, I heard you the first time. I just want to hear you repeat yourself. That's all right.
That's the bump there, man. That's the bump there, man. I'm like, hey, that's the true bump there. But Yeah, the concert. That's a lot of talent in that place, there, man. A lot of talent, man. A lot of talent.
They
No
got
doubt.
they actually got a lot more. I know the group I currently work with. I know we have a lot of stuff for other people. It's a
Right.
lot of stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff that they just got to
Yeah.
say.
They cold.
It's already written, done. They got everything they need. All they got to do is just sit down and say, all right, let's go and just record all these, and then here we go.
Right.
So right now, we
That's
just
fire.
really
That's fire, though.
can't break because we can't get no further right now. I mean, as that
Right.
group, till we like all this stuff got to get out of the way. It's just too much stuff.
Right. Right.
And then
Man,
with the
that's-
whole,
man,
this
that-
whole
that-
everybody, they all so talented. I tell them, I said, y'all guys talented. You guys can write and they have a message and they saying something, and you listen.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
the same. Like saying like Tupac had, it ain't the same song.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
It ain't the same song.
Right.
So everybody got their
It ain't.
different skill writing, what they do.
Yeah.
So they all. I mean, they all. I mean, they're great. We got good. I just learned some word that Cam was saying. I didn't know what he was saying.
Right.
I just know
We all did learn that.
I don't know what you say. I just don't know what you're saying.
Not just him.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
somehow I be what they're saying.
Right. Yeah, Cam got that low voice too. So when he rap, his voice is low. It's smooth. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very smooth when he raps. So you can barely hear what he's saying, but he got a nice flow with it though. Nice flow.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a talent in there, man. I'm like, man, everybody in their skill. Everybody in their skill, man. Everybody. So, yeah, I enjoy it. I'm like, I turn it all the way up.
Oh yeah,
I turn it all the way up. Best playlist in the world, man. I'm not kidding. But I got a nice jam. I know y'all got that Teddy P play at the end, but I got a good song for the way y'all. I want y'all to go together.
What you wrote? You write?
No, I didn't write it. No. Well, I'm a musician. I've been a musician all my life, but
What instrument you play?
Really?
I played the drums. I grew up in the church, played the drums, sung in the choir, everything.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask you something. Are you on YouTube? You got a video or something on YouTube?
No. I'm not YouTube. No. YouTube came out way after. When I was when I grew up. But this one I was like say in the 90s.
Okay.
I've been playing drums.
Okay.
I've been playing drums since I was 4, so I can still do it. But no, it wasn't never recorded. This is in the 90s. When I was in church and stuff like that. When I was a Christian. But I love music. That's the first thing I learned how to do before I started becoming an athlete. So, but yeah, I've been playing drums my whole life and singing and stuff like that. So that's why I enjoy it. But that song I want them to get together was that it's called Caravan of Love. I know.
Oh yeah.
Caravan of Love.
Yeah, man. That need to be played, man. And like y'all
say you like that Caravan of Love, huh?
Man, that need to be played, man, because these people need to know what that is. So I don't know what they got going on, but they need to know what that is. And them songs like that, they don't sing that stuff no more. They try to wash it away with this other garbage they got going on. But you know how y'all do that? We on the move. Do that one now.
Yeah.
Do that one now.
Say
do
we
that
on
one
the
now,
move,
man.
huh?
Yeah, on the move. I like that. That's
ain't no
old
stopping.
school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is, man.
Ain't no
That beat,
stopping, yeah, man. That's that real
They was
music.
saying
They don't know
something, and
nothing
they
about
was
that.
saying something too. They
That's
got
right.
rid of music. That he was saying something. He wasn't talking about no fake, no gun. No, he just
None
tell
of
people
that.
that don't let nothing stop.
That's right.
Stand in your
That's
way.
right.
Yeah, we got rid of
That's
stuff
right.
like that, and that's how
That's
she's
right.
so fine. I can suck a daddy penis.
No.
And I just feel we got Richard Pryor. I don't care who he got it from. It should never came out of his mouth.
Man, when I found out, I never listened to it at that time. But when I heard it, I had to rewind. I'm like, man, did he really say that? I was like, oh man, yeah, that's Big and Small. Yeah, B.I.G. said that. And I was like, oh no,
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That was crazy, man. Yeah, that was crazy. That was wild. Yeah. Hey, I got one more
That's
request.
crazy.
Uh-huh.
I got one more request from the way of y'all. can one person? I mean, I ain't got to do it, but just one person a month or whatever from the way y'all come on the show.
Oh yeah, we used to have a spotlight.
You know, we had a little spotlight section like that. You saying doing something like that back then?
Somebody just took off.
He say what he want them to do. What
just come on and say hello and whatever. I just want to because I be saying.
One of y'all come on and say hello. Yes, a bunch of I'm telling one now. One of y'all come on right now.
They have the link and show information, but they choose not.
Yeah, that's right. They camera shot, man. But he say once. He said you said maybe just one time out the month. Do it. They might come maybe one time out the month. We might talk on them.
Like once out a month. Something. I seen.
Told them now. Somebody should be coming on here now.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
My sheep hear my voice.
No, making it consistent. They know how to get on.
I didn't know. I be seeing them on, we on
live.
That. So I do want to see the people, see the family. You know what I mean?
Right.
See the family. I think I got a request though. I think I want talk about them all the time. What's his name? Hayward. What one you be talking about all the time?
You want to see him? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You want somebody to make blood ball? Him, who make my blood ball worse than him now is that done Jaheed. That Jaheed. That chimp. That chimp. Y'all wait till y'all see Unsung. Y'all see why. Y'all see why I call him out.
You see why?
y'all be wondering why I hadn't started shooting down now behind that camera when I'm up there preaching.
Right.
I had to keep myself.
Right.
Hello, the way are y'all?
Y'all come on out. Come on out.
Up here.
It's okay.
They don't understand. They don't understand. They some superstars, man. They don't get it. They some superstars. They don't know.
People watching all over. They don't got famous for being up there. You see how they just you see that's why they get them checks. People be thinking, why you make them go put them checks up there? Just go up there. They get it wrong. Just go there and put your name on the board. Put a check up there.
Put your name on the board. Tell them to put it on up there, huh?
Hey, Reverend Joe had to go. You should have seen her face. She was so hurt. She said,
"Oh really? Man, she looked just plumb disgusted in herself."
You don't put your name on the board in school. And you mean I went through school without putting your name on the board?
I don't
she
think
went until she got up in her 30s to get here in life, and now she got her name on, and she has checks. Name on the board, and you have checks.
Name and checks.
Wow. Dwayne, I know your name stayed on the board.
Yeah.
Right.
It was bad. No.
The key word is was.
It's still it's on that now.
Hey, it's so many people in there. The question is whose name is not on the board. That's what I want to know. I want to know whose name is not on there.
That's a good question.
My name should
You're gonna need about two. You're gonna need about 2-3 more boards, huh?
Listen, I know it, man. I'm about to redesign the board.
Hey, he ain't gonna be able to write no more verses up there. He ain't gonna have no room.
Listen,
you're gonna have to
all that I can still write. Listen, I can still write maneuver pass, and then I'll flip it over on the other side.
Hey, y'all gotta give my man Deuce a little small board too, man, so he can do his writing. That's all the Deuce, man. The Deuce, man.
That is my fat man. He's coming up there to see his pop. And he wants to do what he sees to do. I said, this boy.
That's right.
Complete man. Yeah.
All right.
My other grandson, AJ.
Believe it or not, he's learned how to play the drums too.
He trying to do
everything. Oh yeah, we got Dagger Daddy.
Oh yeah.
He can play the drums. He try to play the drums. He play the drums.
I think his main thing. I think he want to be a rapper or something because he control the mic. He know how to move the people. He know how to hold the mic. He got the flow down.
I see him.
Well, he said,
he just need to learn how to talk and pronounce his words.
And he's on the way though. So he looks at, hey, my mom sing, my dad rap, and my papa sing. So he looking at, I got to start.
Mimi sing.
Mimi being the way. She's got bust up in now, and she got bust up and just take her away. That's what gets you. You watch somebody bust up and holler, oh, I know I better be. You like, wow.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how she and I doing together. What's the one we do?
Oh,
Gotta be
y'all
right.
gotta do it. Oh,
Yeah, we got
right.
that. Gotta be right.
Gotta be right. Yeah.
You remember that one? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That's right.
So
Yeah.
she might get that. So yeah. Whoa, she fights so much. She just fight me. So she'll bust up in her holler. Oh, I know I better be on now.
Right.
I do a lot
my
of
kid.
that. I do a lot of help. People don't know what I do.
Right.
A lot of fights.
Me, I do a lot of writing and editing and saying, no, they don't sound, say this, do that.
Right.
But I don't get the credit.
Good.
I'm not here for the credit. I'm not here for the credit on earth.
That's right. You know what? We're glad to hear that because we ain't got nothing to give out.
So who was the oldest out of is Big Cookie and
Breezy?
Breezy. Who the
Breezy?
Who the drummer? Which one do the drum?
Both of them play the drum.
Both of them play. Okay.
Cookie play the bass drum mostly, and hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Big Cookie and Breezy.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little something. Yeah, listen. She fought her way in there and demanded
right.
Kick that door in. She said, boom. I know I better be on it too. I said. I wrote another one day. I heard something. It was with Shabbat.
No, you stole that.
So it was. Listen,
When you stole it,
yeah, I stole it from her. I heard
it. Tell it, Tula. Tell it.
Let him tell the story. Go ahead. Then I'll tell you the truth. Tell the story and I'll tell you the truth.
Go ahead, Tony.
I heard this thing come on the news channel. I was on that. I was getting dressed. I was going in my closet. I said, that reminds me of. I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I guess so. I said, what? She said, I guess I'm gonna do something. I said, I'm not worried about what you talking about. Do whatever you gonna do. I didn't know she heard the same thing I heard. I said, whatever she talking about, because she just hollered something, she heard me talking. So I said, whatever you gonna do it. Listen, I wrote the thing out. I was getting ready to go to serve. I said, you know what? Because how I typically work, I think I do my hook first. Once I got my hook, the rest is like, okay, this is all day. Once I got the hook, because then I know what I want to kind of talk about. So that she comes in, don't do it. I'm finna write it. And first of all, I've seen some of her writing. I heard it.
Don't do that.
Right.
Okay. Why we haven't recorded it? Why don't you do this? Why don't you write one and we're gonna record it? And I'll help you do it if you need.
You don't think that's not talent?
No. I want you to write it. Then I was just saying.
I've already written one. Thank you so much.
Well, sing a verse. Let's hear it.
But no, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Why not? Hear that bastard? Johnny come lately.
No,
Boston. It's the Boston.
And I got witnesses. Hi. Hi, welcome.
You hear that? Now she
welcome to the show. Welcome.
We want to hear this. What she done wrote. Tell us what you wrote.
Let hear your side of the story, Tula. Come on.
Why we just can't?
It don't even matter. It don't matter.
Tula, you can sing too. Can you sing, Tula?
Yep. Wait a minute, what are you laughing at?
Oh, that old Blondell Hayes say Nephew E. We are him. I wonder if Blondell will cam
show your
up.
face. You want to see? Show your face.
Yeah, Blondell. Nephew E wants to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
He want to see who caused me all. Who one of them that caused me all these problems?
Oh, that's Haywood.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, that's him right there. As a matter of fact, hit the cash app before you come on. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app, man.
We need all them lights on there. All y'all need to be hitting them lights. So what's holding them up? I know I told one of them to appear. What y'all doing over there? Y'all can't hear? Y'all ain't trying to be right.
Look now, if they can't obey this one thing, you already know what that means.
I try to tell y'all.
So they ain't the only problem.
thing. It's always more than one thing.
Tell you what, well, really quick, while we wait for Blondell to come up, I just want to show y'all the article really quick. This is a video. It lasts about 2 minutes or something that's found. I seen a little bit earlier today. Y'all may already be aware, but something happened it transpired at Fulton County. Y'all take a look at this. What just transpired at the Fulton County Jail. Take a look and let me know what y'all think. Here we go.
Found him unresponsive in his cell. His family tells me by that point they couldn't even recognize him.
He was definitely a sick guy. Those picture, he looks totally different. He's not the same person.
Brad McCrae says these pictures of his brother that he shared with us, 30-year-old LaShawn Thompson, are hard to look at. His cell at the Fulton County Jail covered in filth, and his body covered in sores and bites from bed bugs and lice.
It looked like he wasn't eating in jail, or malnutrition, or maybe the bed bugs did it.
The Fulton County Medical Examiner report lists his cause of death as undetermined, but noted a severe bed bug infestation. The family says Thompson was brought to the jail on a misdemeanor simple battery charge in June. He was put in the psych wing because the jail was aware of his schizophrenia. They are now demanding the jail be closed and law enforcement open a criminal investigation.
So we need a change in the system.
The Fulton County Sheriff's Office told 11 Alive its Office of Professional Standards is investigating Thompson's death and will determine if criminal charges are warranted. The agency wouldn't speak to us on camera today, but said in a statement it spent $500,000 to address an infestation of bedbugs, lice, and other vermin after Thompson's death, and updated security rounds to include addressing sanitary conditions. Now, the family's attorney tells me they're doing their own investigation to determine if the bug bites caused the infection that killed Thompson. They say if they get that proof, they intend to sue.
Very disturbing, Tracy. Thanks for the update.
Man.
Any commentary on that? Talk to me.
Sad.
Wow.
Dang.
It's sad that you went on a simple battery and you wound up dying.
Misdemeanor.
I mean, but bed bugs are still. You didn't know you had bed bugs in there, and it's like, come on.
Right. And it might not be the only complaint about that. That's probably been going on.
Well, he was mental. So he probably didn't even.
Well, they say
misdemeanor.
But he was on a misdemeanor. It was nothing.
Already served what, 3 months?
Yeah, he shouldn't even been in there that long. A misdemeanor, that was nothing. That would have been a couple of days. He got a bond immediately. As soon as he go to court, they get him a bond. He out. I mean, okay, he had some form of schizophrenia. He didn't went on a felony or repeated violation. He was in on a simple battery. I mean, simple battery misdemeanor. It made no sense for him to be in there that long, and then wind up being malnutrition, then get sick, then dying. Then you put him in a mental hospital. I mean,
why do you think he was there for so long? They didn't pay his bonds? Is that what it was?
Yep, you couldn't bond out, so he's poor.
Yeah, I had the money.
Let me ask you
if you
something.
ain't got the money, make you stay.
With that, is it possible that he could have had some medication that either make him think that he had bed bugs and really didn't realize it, or he was
No, they actually did have bed bugs. That was not a hallucination.
That's my question. I know I said to make him think that it was, when actuality it was. We know that it was on
Hold
him.
on, word that again too. I think you misworded that. Say that again.
I'm asking Dr. Joe, is it possible that they can possibly give you some kind of medication that will make you think? I know you can, with schizophrenia, you hallucinate.
Yep.
And you think that something is on you and it's not, but we know that it was on him. You think it was a case where he could have, because he laid there and it was just, he was infested with him so badly. Was he heavily medicated and he just laid there? What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If he is mental, and you have a great point, because maybe the medication had him so numbed that he didn't say anything. Because if you have bed bugs and his body looked like it was bad, why didn't you say anything? It must have been his medication had him numbed the whole time that he was there. And yes, that schizophrenia medication does make you sometimes feel like you have things in your body. So it could have been that he was confused into maybe it's a medication or real life. So yeah, you have a good point. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad for him. His body. Oh.
Yeah, his body. Yeah, they ate it bad.
Yes. And it's so sad that they probably mistreated him and didn't take care of him because of his mental issues. He wasn't complaining or hey, he's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Sit there and let him just eat your way because you just wrong.
Like,
so this is the picture of his cell. That is how his jail cell lives. So regardless of if he had a medication or mental at all, officers are supposed to do a checkup every 2 hours on that cell. There's no way you can possibly tell me that officers were actually checking up and really concerned about him and that they totally didn't know anything. This right here was deliberate. He was targeted by the officers and neglected by the officers deliberately. This was all absolutely intentional without a shadow of a doubt.
But that's what we're saying is that they took advantage of his condition and that's why they didn't take care of him.
Right. And the past.
Most of these guys are overworked, feel like they're underpaid, and they don't really understand when you take on these jobs as firefighter, police officer, EMS workers, doctors, nurses. These jobs come with more than just I'm gonna do my job and go home. My job entails me getting involved. Doing more than what any average person could ever do. If I work at McDonald's, I'm not required to go out and do anything at your vehicle. I might bring something to a drive. I'm not required to check your oil or anything else. Help you with your kids. When an officer get called, EMS get called, it can be very well when you get to a person home that they're ill and unconscious, but they have a pet that's trying to protect them. And I got to convince this pet to come down so I can get to that person and try to help them. So your job is always extensive. Teachers, preachers, your job just don't entail walk in, give the people the word, as you might call it, and go home, collect money. You got to be involved in people's lives. It's conversation, it's meetings, it's showing up at hospital, funeral. If it's not them, it's somebody they know that they'll drag you over into that event. So you get pulled in thing. You say, wow, how did I get pulled here? So these are jobs that you have to consider before you get them. So when you look at here, you see a person has a mental problem. Surely all of us have someone in our phone that's in our family mentally retarded or dyslexic, whatever it might be. So this ain't something you can say, oh, they didn't train me. We're familiar through. I have somebody in my family that suffers or deals with it. You have care for them. You should have some of the same care or understanding of other people with the same afflictions. So the fact that they felt it was okay to come to work, look, see that, keep going, if it ain't my job, that's them. They want to live like that or whatever and not get involved in a mental problem. That in itself is criminal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow.
So sad.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boston. I like that jam too of y'all too, Mr. Boston. Show up and show out. That's another bump there.
Yeah, I'm just a feature on there.
Yeah.
They won't let me release. They won't let me release no Zamar.
You know what? I'm gonna get with you, Box. We're gonna talk offline. I'm gonna see if we can make that change. I'm gonna make something pop.
It's too late now. I'm all torn out. Nobody don't want to work with me. All my Zamar hits. All of them hits.
Man.
All of them hits. All of them. I get the
crowd. At the synagogue all day.
All of them.
Right. Listen. You can't believe it or not, I know who you are, and I recognize he has the #1 hit at the synagogue, and he has the actual first hit at synagogue.
That's
he
right.
came up with the first one.
We're the true Jews.
Listen.
I make it high.
Listen. That's it right there.
Don't worry about it, man. One day I'm gonna find somebody that want to work with me and that stay with me, because that's the problem, man. Everybody try to do their own thing. I ain't got no problem with it.
Right.
I found my talent. I'm just gonna do documentaries from here on out. That's my talent.
Your talent gonna get people shot.
Hey, listen. All we do is tell the truth, man.
Right.
All we do is tell the truth. Same time, same back channel. That's what I heard a man say one time, man.
That's right.
Same time, same back channel.
Same time, same
so just
back channel.
just stay tuned.
They couldn't do no with it,
Nah, they couldn't at all. They want to, but they couldn't. Yeah, they want to, they could.
Boston had the documentary. When is the documentary coming out, Boston?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got it ready. I just can't. It's so big. I got to find a platform to take it.
I know how them colored people are.
What?
That's going on. That's going over the whole, like since the beginning too.
Hey, it'd be around the end of the year, man.
I got it.
Wow.
I got it
You
ready.
working on it. I know you working on it.
No, it's done. I just can't load it.
It's so
long. I gotta find what I'm loaded to.
Right.
Can you get a thumb drive and plug it into that thumb drive and upload to the thumb drive?
Yeah, and then what I'm gonna send it? I mean, I got it loaded, so I'm trying to see where I'm gonna house it. Is it gonna go on YouTube or I gotta put it on WeTransfer? I can put it on YouTube.
Yeah, just put it on YouTube and send out the link.
But I don't want the whole world seeing that kind of big fussing and bickering.
You know, you can make the link private, or you can just do a WeTransfer.
If preacher want that, I'll let it get out.
Right.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's right.
You know what, man? Just put it on the WeTransfer and just post it to the thread.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just post it to the thread.
Let it roll.
No, they need to go.
Edit.
And let the whole world know.
That's right.
Jahida's a snake in the grass. They didn't know about Diamond Production.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Some old people, some old startup company trying to come and trying to take people.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you what else they need to know. Everybody out there listening to the sound of my voice, y'all need to know that seeded watermelons are now out. I rode past a fruit stand a few days ago. Seeded watermelons is out. Get your seeded watermelon. Get your seeded watermelon. Thule, Tony, Resident Joe, Bostic. Guess what I got sitting there on my kitchen table right now?
A watermelon ain't ready yet.
Woo! Matter of fact, let me broadcast it. Hold on one moment.
Broadcast it, man. Go get it. Go get it.
He slid out the chair.
You know why?
Man, he's so short, man. He's so short. He can't even reach the ground. He can't even touch the ground. His feet not even on the ground. That man's flying out like a midget.
Yeah. When you gotta jump off the ladder for you to hit your head on the curve. Yeah. What you say your daddy chef up?
There it is.
There it is.
I got it nice and cold. This
Not
right
a
here,
giant
need
one.
no salt. Look at that.
I see it. I see it.
Is it sweet? Is it sweet? Tell the truth.
Listen,
No.
listen. Real
Okay.
sweet. Sweeter than molasses. Sweeter than molasses. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't see
Look
one
at that.
seed in that thing.
Look at that. Look at that.
No seeds.
That's nice.
Where the
Hey,
seeds
Mr.
at?
Boston.
Let me see the seeds.
You know why
Yes,
his seed
sir.
don't have, you know why his watermelon don't have no seed? His watermelon was made at McDowell's.
No, these watermelon ain't come from Florida. Florida get the first
Their
watermelon.
seed, their buns have no seed.
Oh, not McDowell's.
Ain't no Cordell watermelon.
Not McDowell's,
Don't try to
man.
swallow Cordell. Don't try to swallow Cordell.
Cordell ain't even got no watermelon. Cordell watermelon come out for a week. Florida got watermelons for 3-4 months straight.
Hey, I got a question for Mr. Boston.
Shoot.
Mr. Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you this. Well, everybody, you know, but including Mr. Boston. And everybody can pronounce it, but this off the subject.
Sure.
Do y'all think that girl, what's her name, Chloe Bailey, Haley Bailey, whatever it is? I know they sisters, but do you think that she should be playing little Ariel in The Little Mermaid?
Haley.
Haley, yeah. I mean, The Little Mermaid been white all this time. Is it fair for her to play The Little Mermaid? Do you think it's right for them to change the picture figure?
Actually, she will actually be the person that should be playing it because the mermaid is actually something that came from Mizraim. They call Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
So since they lie, what color would the mermaid have been? and they were people of color.
Right.
Come on now, break it down.
Right.
I think y'all let them have them and create our own.
Right.
They show you where these people at. They don't want you to have their stuff. It's theirs. They take it. They take your stuff. They try to make it to them. It's like in the big deal. Create something, make her something like the person came out with that Black Panther movie.
Right.
That was a real big hit for a lot of people. What the actor?
Oh man, that was one of their #1 topics.
Right.
Listen, the movie theater had a whole movie theater in there. So many coons in there. Whole movie theater smelled like watermelon and cocoa butter.
But you know what? They never taught us about the Black Panthers in school. I learned about the Panther Party outside of school. And you know,
think about it.
You know what? Yeah.
They were actually educating kids, pushing them toward education.
Right.
Teaching them how to organize and how to be soldiers, young soldiers.
That's right.
So you definitely want to preach the message in school.
Right.
Or teach the message in school about togetherness and unity. And the purpose that they did do, because I'm against them on some ends of, the abortion part, that threw me. We had a gentleman on the show back some years ago, and he was a part of it. He was actually the librarian for the Black Panthers.
Wow. Oh, okay.
He told me then that the NFL was giving them like $500,000 a year. I never knew the NFL was giving them money, which told me I know you were doing something.
Right.
They were giving the Black Panther Party, according to him now.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard that story. It was going to about, I want to say $500,000 a year from the NFL. He also said that the Black Panther Party was instrumental in, convincing or helping out with the abortions.
Mm-hmm.
And that they were promoting abortion to single mothers in the projects. Instead of keep having these kids abort them, it would make sense how you got the money from the NFL.
Right.
Because that's strictly a white man extermination program.
Destroy. That's right.
Push that no wonder you're not as known or you weren't as successful you should have been, because you actually promoted death to our people.
Right. Yeah, but I have an uncle. He was cancer. He renewed. They were cousins.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I watched a documentary on the Black Panthers. With all them. And it was just amazing. I'm like, man, I never knew nothing about these people. Well, I knew about, Tupac's mother, Feeney. She was his biological father. Too was part of the Panther movement. Right along with Dr. Matulu and all the rest of them, Geronimo Pratt and all those people. But they never taught us nothing about the Black Panther. So for them to make the movie out of a cartoon and call it the Black Panther was really insulting. It was very insulting. I'm like, they never talked about the Black Panthers in school, but they can make a movie out of a cartoon character.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was very insulting. They never said nothing about the Panther Party. And I think they were the first ones to do the ambulance in the hood, in the neighborhood, black neighborhood. They created that.
Blacks couldn't get an ambulance. They weren't for people of color.
That's right. Wow. That's crazy.
The breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the breakfast. Yeah, for the kids, the children. Yeah. Wow.
They said that according to Huey P. Newton, he said J. Edgar Hoover said the biggest threat the Black Panther Party was to the nation was not the fact that they had the guns, but the fact they were giving no kids breakfast.
Right. They was feeding them.
They say he said that was the biggest threat of them. It wasn't the guns, it wasn't the message. It's the fact he was feeding in the morning.
Wow. And I heard then Matulu Shakur, they robbed the Brinks truck.
Yeah, they framed him for that.
Yeah.
Wow. He was a doctor. You need him off the streets.
Right. That's right.
You got a lawyer, you got doctors, you got people that librarians.
Right.
You had people minister defense.
Right.
You had too many things, nurses.
Right.
Teachers. You can't allow that. With that, you can create and control a nation I think the purpose of stopping the Black Panther from the feeding and find that to be the most dangerous part, because he that feeds the child leads the child.
Leads the child. That's right. That's right.
School gets them in the morning. Remember that he that feeds the child leads the child. So that makes us now have to become more cognizant and conscious about who's feeding our kids, not just natural food, but information. Because that's what we lose them. And I appreciate this show and all my co-hosts, Boston Tooling, love Dr. Joe. Appreciate you, nephew E being with us.
No problem. No problem at all. Thank y'all.
Much of heart. He was not feeling well today, and I know he was sad not to be on the show. Y'all be remiss not to mention him. And he texted me on that I know he wanted to be. He missed us 2 weeks in a row. He said it wasn't well, but we allow him for you all the time. All the rest of you, your comments, your support, your finance, everything you do. Your heart is strong. We appreciate you. Keep us lifted up. We just want to get a message to our people, and our people, everybody, all different races, creed, and color, that just stand with the same ethic, cold mind of, real people deserve to be treated real and deserve to be treated fair. Hey, every week we hope we come in and say something that enlighten you, antagonize you, not in a negative way, but in a good way, that you go out and you give something back to others. Hey, if anybody asks you mind, you tell them you always mind. Every Thursday night right here, 8:30 p.m. on Two Mics in My Mind. Every time. If anybody told you they love you, hey, we love you, and I love you follow hard. Truly love Dr. Resident Joe. Shari Boston, take us home.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to start off by saying, always remember, otherwise you will forget.
That's it.
I appreciate that. That's like some of the most worst stuff I heard.
What you got then? What you got is better. What you got?
If water is wet, don't you forget to spit so you can stay wet.
Preacher.
And listen, are you get it, Dr. Joe? Get it, Dr. Joe. Are you serious?
No,
get it, Resident Joe. Get it.
I've never heard this.
He don't try to throw something at me right quick. I just threw that back at him. We'll come up with something else. All right, Tula, what you got off the dome?
Be great
on goes last.
She got to do her written one, but she can go now. Let's hear. Let's see.
Be great on purpose.
Wow. Some people do a lot of great things by mistake.
Be great on purpose. That's mine.
Understand others as you would want them to understand you. I got it from you, Ra. I got it from you today. You said try to understand.
All right. I like that. I like that. No check.
Okay, I'm good.
Don't be late. What you got, Bosh?
If somebody died from bed bugs, could they take some medicine so they wouldn't die from bed bugs?
I was there with you. Listen, I tried to save her. I said, Julie, hold on. You might be wording it the wrong way. I tried to save her. She gonna get mad at me. I tried to save you. I tried
to make him think he would get bit in the medical examiner.
That's exactly what Julie said, Boston. You heard her right.
No, we not gonna do that.
I'm like, no matter what, the man is dead. Like, what kind of medicine?
They couldn't give him no medicine.
Yeah, you just worded it wrong, Tootie. I understand what you said. The medicine probably could have made him feel as if he wasn't getting bit, but that's not what you said.
No,
exactly.
That's not what you said. No,
that's not what she said. And I tried to pause her and say, "Too, you might be worded the wrong way." And what she did, she snapped on me.
Yeah, she did. And Resident Joe get a check too. I cannot agree with you more. That is a great question.
Exactly. Listen. You know what? I like you, man. That's right. Both of y'all get checks.
Ain't nobody getting by, man.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say nothing. I just sat back. Hey, can you please mute? Hey, listen. Can you please mute her phone and mute her phone. It's my turn. I didn't say that all show. All I'm telling y'all is y'all two made absolutely no sense.
No sense.
None. I'm like, the guy is dead. Like, what could you say to say he was hallucinating, but he ain't dead? Or he probably dreaming, he still ain't dead. It's all good in the hood. All right, you can unmute him now. I'm finished.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tony, it's your turn. What you got for us, Tony?
If he stands at the door and knock, when he turns the knob, make sure it ain't locked.
Ooh, I like
that. Ooh, that rhyme. Boss, son, boss.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
But preacher, is he dead? Is he dead? Is he
Tuli,
dead?
you ready for the finale, Tuli?
Is he
I know
dead,
what's
preacher, when he
I know
opens
what's
the door, or he taking medication to think that he did?
I know their favorite song is. You know what it is?
I don't wait.
Good night, sleep tight. Make sure the bed bugs don't bite.
If they do, hit them with a shoe, and they all come out running after you.
Look at you.
Maybe they don't understand the medical.
I never heard that before. Are you
That's not
serious?
what I said.
Yeah,
that's not what I asked. I asked her, is it possible that he could have been given a medication or been on a medication to make him think that they are not actually on him when they were actually overtaking his body?
Oh, that's sick.
I never said
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said, Tuli. We tried to cut you off. That's what you meant to say, but that's not what you said.
That's not what you said. You said he had been on medication to make him think he was
I
getting
never said anything about him not being dead. That makes no sense.
No. I understand you never said you not being dead, but what you posed and said is like the guy is dead. Like, what does that matter? What you asking? You
right?
Could they take medication to make him think? I'm like, I don't know.
No, but you know, there's reason. I understood her because we were trying to find reasons behind what could have happened to him while he was in that room and he was not being taken care of. So what she was saying is that it could have been that they gave him some medication where they were not taking care of him and he wasn't able to complain or say something about it.
Oh, it numbed him.
What she's
He
explaining.
couldn't respond. Yeah,
But let me say that too. You didn't. That's not how you said it.
No, that's not how y'all took it. That's what y'all.
That's not what you said, Tuli. I tried to stop you and said reword it, and you snapped on me.
I understood her though, which
is scary.
Hey, Resident Joe, you have been trained for years.
Exactly. To deal with what kind of people?
Crazy people to try to.
What did you just tell Tuli?
Hold on. What are you saying? Hold on. Is the sky green? Oh, I get it. It's green because you're seeing a mirror that's reflecting the grass. And I understand. Let's keep talking.
We gotta
You know I harp you when you right, and I cut you down when you wrong. Like that.
Because I am not.
Rewind the tape.
Tuli, go ahead and give us your saying for the quote. To redeem yourself, this saying better really be good.
Yeah, it better be good. Know what you got to say? This is the one you wrote. Let's hear that one.
What?
Okay, we wait on yours.
The one I already said it. What you mean?
No, just wrote up, girl.
Okay. The young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions.
Man, I'm tired of old people, man.
Whoa,
that's nasty.
Facts. I like that one too. I'll let you slide. You redeem. You can go back to making those inappropriate comments and arguments. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I learned something. It's two racist people in this world.
Yes, it is. Hold on for a minute. Go ahead. I'm gonna read something. Go ahead.
Who are you? It's two racist people in this world: old black people and white people. I learned that today.
Old black people, white. So old black people are equivalent to white people.
They just
old black people know what it feel like.
They worse. They when a white man tell a black man tell black people calm down, like we got this. And them people, I really believe the ultimate way to die when you get old and black is they want to go out just killing a white person. I saw it today. I I just seen in their eyes like I put one right between your eyes, and it's just like they just get satisfaction. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Wrong.
3 people I know who never wrong: Yahuwah, my mom, and my dad. Austin, please tell your mama you're wrong.
I just need to know, did anybody else other than on this panel hear me say that? I got it. I'm gonna please give me at least 15. Let me see.
You done got 2 witnesses already. What you need, bro?
There's not 3 people.
I meant I kind of understood what she was saying about.
Not if you understood what she was saying. Did you hear what she said?
Nephew E.
Oh,
that's not that's not what you just asked. You listen, Nephew E. You will be allowed back on the show, Nephew E. With so please don't let these people deter you. He said, I kind of understand what she was saying. Did you understand? That's a yes or no question.
Y'all answer my question like he posted.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Can
I put it like this? No, you said yes or no. I'm gonna say yes and no. Because I got it after the fact. When she said it, I said, okay, I understand. Because you guys understand, before he was dead, if he was taking medicine, he was sick 9 out of 10. The medicine must have knocked him out when he couldn't say anything. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
But when she was talking,
she said, did she take medication to make him feel like he had bed bugs?
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what you said,
You
Julie.
said, could they have given him medication to make him feel like he had bed bugs?
Yes. I never said the bed bugs weren't there.
Think about what you just think about what I just said. Think about it. Could they have given him medication to make him feel like he has bed bugs?
Yes. What is wrong with that?
Think about it. Smitty, think.
Yeah, I heard
is
that
this
part.
camera on me? Is this camera
Sir,
on?
Bastard, you're looking at it too deep. Like if you really look,
not even that.
No, think about it, Smitty. Listen. If I have just break it down simple. If I have bed bugs, right? I feel something is on me, right? And something is wrong, right? You get that? Okay. If they gave him medication to feel like he has bed bugs on him, something is wrong. What you meant was, could they have given him medication that will numb his body so he won't feel the bed bugs as they kill him?
No, the reason why that too, because she added that on the end. We said something like that. No, the reason why I said that because he had a mental problem. He was in a mental ward for schizophrenia. And I asked her, is it possible that some medications can make him hallucinate? I did use that word. He had bed bugs when he just sat there and let them eat him up. That's
man, listen, man. I'm done, man. I'm done. Whatever.
Hey, on that note, man, I tell y'all what. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Y'all have a good night, everybody. We'll hop you.
Don't take your behind down there to that jail and protest, because you're gonna be protesting.
We're gonna send out the link for the documentary. I love you.
Told you was awesome.
We want bed bugs.
Say good night, Tuli.
Bed bugs.
Good night, y'all.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show
The ultimate power in the universe.
Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going high on the radio. 2 mics and the mind on the
All right, you do something better, I'll do something better, and we're better together. Until next
That's right. And don't forget, don't take medication that can make you think you got bed bugs and you really got them and they eat you up and you be dead. Then you need medication so you can come back to realize you've been taking medication that got you didn't know you were getting
Good night, Tuli.
Ball, y'all.
Much
y'all stay
Yeah.
back. Yeah, we'll be back.